Hi everyone, today we will be dealing with the remaining problems of exercise 5.3 of chapter Arithmetic Progression. Okay, let's start with question number 4, which is how many terms of the AP 9, 17, 25 etc. must be taken to give a sum of 636. That means you are given the AP which is 9, 7, 25 etc. and the sum as, that is S, is given to be 636. Now you have to find what? Some number of terms means it is actually n you have to find out. Okay, for that we will start with what we know. We know what is S, and in that we will replace the values of what is, from this what all we can find out. From this we will get A is equal to 9 and D is equal to, sorry, the 17. 17 minus 9, which is 8. Okay, so A and D is available for you, so you can start with what is S is equal to. S is equal to 636. Or you can say Sn is equal to 636, and the formula for Sn is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 636. N by 2 into what is a, replace it, which is 9, n minus 1 into d is 8 is equal to 636. That means again you have 2 in common, so you can just take out from this, so that this will become 4 and here you will have only 9 and this will become n instead of n by 2. Okay, and I am cancelling that 2, so I will get 9 plus this 8 has become 4 now, so 4 into n minus 1 is equal to 636. That is n is equal, sorry, n into 9 plus 4n minus 4 equal to 636, or else n into 9 minus 4 will give you 5, so 5 plus 4n is equal to 636. Now you will get a quadratic equation in n and you have to solve for n so that you will get the value of n. Again you have to neglect the negative value or a fraction which you are getting, and you have to take only the positive value for n. Okay, so this will give you 5n plus 4n square minus 636 equal to 0, or 4n square plus 5n minus 636 equal to 0. So now what we can do, we can just take what is A is equal to, B is equal to, and C is equal to, and use the quadratic formula to solve for n. Okay, so what you are getting is n is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Replace the values. Minus b means it is minus 5 plus or minus root of b square will give you 5 square, which is 25, minus 4 into a. A is also 4 and c is minus 636 divided by 2a, again 4. So you get minus 5 plus or minus root of 25, this will become plus 4 into 636. That number you will get as 10176. 10176. And adding these two, that is 25 and 10176, will give you 10201. 10201. And the root of 10201 is 101. Okay, so you get minus 5 plus or minus 101 divided by 8 here. Now you have two values, which is minus 5 plus 101 by 8 or minus 5 minus 101 by 8. Anyway, this will give you a negative number, so this will be your answer. Why? Because you will get positive here. Here you will get 101 minus 5, which is 96 by 8, and 96 by 8 is 12, and here you are getting only a fraction, no need to get that value because you cannot use that value. Okay, anyway we will get minus 106 by 8, which is again after reduction you will get it to be minus 53 by 4. Anyway we cannot use that value, so that this will be your value for n, or you can say that therefore, how many terms is the question, so you can say that therefore 12 terms of the AP should be or must be added, must be taken to give a sum of how much? 636. Okay, 12 terms should be taken. Clear? Next question is fifth one. The first term of an AP is 5, the last term is 45, and the sum is 400. Find the number of terms and the common difference. Okay, so what is given? First term means we can take it as A is 5. Last term, again it is either you can take L, or since the sum is given we have to take as Sn equal to, so we will write An is equal to 45 and Sn is given to be 400. Okay, these all we will use. These two we will use in order to find out what is your number of terms and common difference, that is n and d. So according to your an is equal to 45, what you will get, a plus n minus 1 into d is 45, right? And a value you have, so 5 plus n minus 1 into d is 45. That means n minus 1 into d is 40. 45 minus 5, 40. Let it be there. Now we will go for what is Sn is equal to, what is Sn, n by 2 into, you can use, what you can use, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, because n minus 1 into d you can replace there. Okay. Or else first term and last term, that if you are using, then you can just go for replacing here. Okay. So what we are doing is 2a plus n minus 1 into d will give you how much? 400. 2a will give you 10. Okay, n by 2 into 5 is 10 plus n minus 1 into d, you have this value. This value you can replace here. Okay, suppose I am writing it as equation number 1 and write equation 1 I am using here, so that this will become 40 equal to 400, or n into, this is 50, so I can write 50 n is equal to this 2 I have taken there, so that it becomes 800. Okay, and here I can write by equation number 1 I have got this 40. Now what is n is equal to? It is 800 by 550, so it will give you 16. So you got the value of n here. From here you can just replace here, what is n minus 1 into d, right? So there, what you will get? Or else you can directly use, okay, 5 plus 45 will give you 40 here. Replacing that also you will get. Or you have your Sn to be n by 2 into, since you know the last term also, this you can use. So n by 2 into, you will get 5 plus 45, which is n by 2 into 50. So that is given to be 800. This is also the way to find out what is n equal to. Same way you will get, okay. Same, you can either this or that, which is more comfortable for you. Now n minus 1 will give you, equation 1 gives you the value of d, which is 16 minus 1 into d is equal to 40, or you can say 15d equal to 40, that is d is equal to 40 by 15, or what you will get, 8 divided by 3, right? So your d is 8 by 3, clear? Next is sixth one. The first and last terms of an AP are 17 and 350 respectively. If the common difference is 9, how many terms are there and what is their sum? So what are given? First term A is given to be 17. Last term, which can be taken as an also, which is 350, and the common difference is given to be 9. What you have to find out, how many terms means it is n, and what is their sum means Sn. Okay, these things you have to find out. So first we will start with what is last term. An is equal to 350. That is a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 350. A is 17. 17 plus n minus 1 into d is 9 is equal to 350. So 9 into n minus 1 is equal to 350 minus 17, which will give you 333. So 9 into n minus 1 is 333. So that you will get n minus 1 as 333 by 9, which is 30. How much you will get? 37, right? So that your n is 38. So you got n. Okay. Now you have to find out what is Sn equal to. For that you can just use Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. Now when you write n, we know that what is n. It is 38. You can just replace the value of n with 38, so that it is S38 which you want to get the value. Okay. So n is 38 by 2. Then you have a as 17 plus the other thing, which is an is 350, right? So what you are getting, 38 by 2 will give you 19 into 17 plus 350 will give you 367, and 19 into 367 will give you 6973. So that your sum for 38 terms is 6973. Okay. Question number 7 is, find the sum of first 22 terms of an AP in which d is equal to 7 and 22nd term is 149. Okay. So what is given? D is given as 7. Then 22nd term, it is A22, which is 149, and you need to find out what is S22. So we'll start with A22 is equal to 149, which is A plus n minus 1 into D equal to 149, or A you don't know, n is 22, so 22 minus 1 into D is 7 is equal to 149, or A plus 21 into 7 is 149, that is A plus 147 is equal to 149, or your A is 149 minus 147 is equal to 2. So you got your value for A. Why you need A? In order to find out Sn or S22, right? For S22, your formula will be 22 by 2 into A plus An you can use. So A is your first term, An, I am just writing A plus A22, okay? So that you will get 11 into, what is A2? 2 plus A22 is 149. So 11 into 151, which will be 1661. So S22 is 1661. Okay. Next is 8th one, which is find the sum of first 51 terms of an AP whose second and third terms are 14 and 18 respectively. So you have to find out S51 and what is given. Second term, that is A2, is given to be 14, and A3 18. You have to find out S51. So A2 means it is A plus D, which is 14, and A plus 2D, which is 18. Now you can use elimination method to remove one of the variable or eliminate one of the variable and get the other one. So A will be eliminated from here. After subtraction, you will get minus D is equal to minus 4, which will give you D as 4. So we got D. Now we will move on to what is A, because one of the variables you have find out, and you can just go for any of the equations to find out the other one. That means if you are going for A plus D equal to 14, there you can replace your D with 4 and find out what is A equal to. 14 minus 4, you will get A as 10. Okay, now you can go for what is S51. S51, again when you use the formula, you cannot use first term plus last term formula because you don't have the last term here. So the option which you have is you can use only n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into b. Okay, 51 by 2 into 2a, a is 10 plus n minus 1, n is what? 51. So it is 51 minus 1 into d, d is how much you got? 4. Okay. Now from here itself you can just take out the common, which is 2, in order to remove this denominator. Okay, so it will become 51 into, denominators 2 has been cancelled by taking out 2 from both the terms. So here left with 10, and here you have 51 minus 50, 1 is 50, and 2 has been taken out, so that 2 is left here. So you'll have 50 into 2 here. Okay, so 51 into 10 plus this is 100, so that it is 51 into how much you will get? 110, so that your answer is 5610. Okay, 51 into 110 will give you 5610. So the answer is 5610 as a sum of 51 terms. Clear? Next is question number 9. If the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of first n terms. Okay, so what is given? Sum of first 7 terms means it is S7 is given to be 49, then S17 is given to be 289, and you have to find out what is Sn equal to. That means your answer for Sn will be in terms of n. Okay, so what is Sn? According to the formula, you will have 7 by 2 into S7 is equal to 49 will give you 7 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. N is again 7. So it is 7 minus 1 into d is equal to 49. That is your one equation. Then S17 is equal to 289 will give you 17 by 2 into n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. Again 17 minus 1 into d is equal to 289. Okay. Now again further simplification will give you, I am just taking the 7 by 2 to the other side, so that 49 divided by 7 into 2 it will becomes, and divided by 7 will give you numerator as 7, 7 into 2 is 14, so that equation becomes 2a plus 6d is equal to 14. You understood? 7 by 2 taken to the other side and simplified and giving you 14. Now here again you have 2a plus this will become 16d is equal to, this again 17 will go in the denominator of 289, give you after cancellation 17, and this 2 will be in the numerator, so 17 into 2 again 34. So the right hand side is 34. Now you can just use your elimination method to eliminate one of the variable. If you are just subtracting, you will just get what? D. Okay, that is minus 10d will give you minus 20, or you can say d is equal to 2. Now when you got d, you can either use either of the equations to find out what is a equal to. Now if I am using 2a plus 6d is equal to 14, will give you 2a plus 6 into 2 is equal to 14, or 2a plus 12 is equal to 14, or 2a is equal to 14 minus 12, which is 2. So 2a is 2 means a is 1. Okay, clear? So you got a and d. Now you can go for, therefore Sn is equal to, what will be Sn equal to? Sn is n by 2 into, again you don't know what is your last term or an. So you can use n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. But you know a and d. Okay, so you are replacing here your a and d value. A is 1, n minus 1 into d is 2. So you get n by 2 into 2 plus 2n minus 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled. N by 2 into 2n will give you n square. 2 get cancelled. N into n is n square. So your Sn is n square. Okay. Next one is 10th, which is show that a1, a2, etc., an, etc. form an AP where an is defined as below. So you have two subdivisions. First one is an is equal to 3 plus 4n. Now how will you find out a1, a2, etc., an is? You will just replace your n with 1, 2, 3, etc. integers, so that integers, or you can say natural numbers, so that to get your a1, a2, etc., that is first term, second term, etc. Okay. And after that we will just see whether the difference in between them is same or not. If it is same, you can say that you have a common difference, so that it forms an AP. Okay. So first we will put n is equal to 1, so that you will get a1. 3 plus, wherever you have n in this equation, you can replace it with 1. So you'll get 3 plus 4 into 1, which is 3 plus 4, which is 7. So this is your a1. And now to get the second term, that is a2, you will substitute your n with 2. So that a2 is 3 plus 4 into 2. That is 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8 is 11. Next, n equal to 3. Minimum 3 elements you have to find out, so that you can find out the difference in between them. Okay. So a3 is a3 plus, again you have to replace your n with 3. So you get 3 plus 4 into 3, which is 3 plus 12, 15. Okay, so you got a1, a2, a3. That means first 3 terms you got. Now what you will check is, what is your a2 minus a1? a2 minus a1 will be 11 minus 7, which is 4. Now check for a3 minus a2. That is 15 minus 11. Again you have 4. That means you can say that since a2 minus a1 is equal to a3 minus a2, both equal to 4, the given comma, the given or the AP which you are getting using this an, that is 7, 11, 15, etc. forms an AP. Forms an AP. Now what is the other question? The other question is, after this you have to find out the one more subdivision is there, that is also find the sum of first 15 terms in each case. That means in this case as well as in this case, you have to find out what is S15. Okay, S15 for both the elements. So what you will get here, S15 is equal to 15 by 2 into, again you don't know what is the last term. If you want, you can just find out what is A15, replacing your n with 15 and then replace here with your formula a plus an, or else directly you know your d. This is acting as d. So d is, so forms an AP with, you can just write with common difference as 4. Okay. So it is 15 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, which will give you 15 by 2 into 2a. What is a? A is actually your first term. First term is 7 plus n minus 1 means 15 minus 1 into d is 4. Okay. So it is 15 by 2 into, again if you want you can take out that 2 in common and cancel, so that this will become 15 into 7 plus, again you have 14 into 2. Okay, 2 has been taken out and cancelled, so that you will get 15 into, how much you will get, 7 plus 28. Okay, so you are getting it to be 15 into, what you will get, you are getting to 35. So 15 into 35 will give you nothing but 525. Okay, so this is your S15 since it is forming an AP. Now moving on to the second part, which is an is equal to 9 minus 5n. Okay, here also you will find out your a1, a2, a3, etc. replacing with n as 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. So replacing your n with 1, you will get a1 is equal to 9 minus 5 into 1, which is 9 minus 5 will give you 4. N equal to 2 will give you a2 is equal to 9 minus 5 into 2, which is 9 minus 10 or minus 1. N equal to 3 will give you a3 is equal to 9 minus 5 into 3, which is 9 minus 15, which is you are getting minus 6. Now you have to check for what is your a2 minus a1, which is a2 is minus 1 minus 4, minus a1 is 4, so you get minus 5. What is a3 minus a2? a3 is minus 6 minus of a2 is minus 1, so you get minus 6 plus 1, which is again minus 5. That means here again you are getting a3 minus a2 is same as a2 minus a1, which is equal to minus 5. That means you can say that therefore, what are the terms you are getting? 4, minus 1, minus 6, etc. forms an AP with common difference b as minus 5. Okay. Now what you need to get is your S15. S15 is 15 by 2 into 2a. A is 4 plus n minus 1, again 15 minus 1 into what is d? Minus 5. Okay. 15 by 2 into 8. This will give you negative. Here you have 14 into 5. Okay. Which is giving you 15 by 2 into 8 minus 70 you will have. This will give you 15 by 2 into 62, which is again 15 into what you will get, 31, and negative sign is there for 62, so that minus 31, so that your answer is minus 465. Okay, 8 minus 70 is minus 62. Is it clear?